Oh.
And he had about as quick a pit stop as Denny Hamlin did earlier when they hit pit road.
Now he's shaking that car back and forth, trying to get some fuel to the pickup in the tank.
Yeah, the pickup is all the way in the right rear corner, and that's what he's trying to do is get that fuel over there to that pickup to where he can get back to pit road at least.
Well, he has 3 seconds on Landon Castle and 30 on Terry Labonte. He's going to have to ride it out. If he stops, it's not going to happen for Casey Mears. Landon Castle goes past. So 2 laps to go.
Trevor Bayne tried to make something happen, just couldn't get it done.
Last lap, Mears will have to pit. Here we go. Slice and dice. Jimmy Johnson to the inside, cutting off McMurray in the red number 1.
But Johnson in that 48 slid down in front of Paul Menard in the 27. They're going to get a run down the backstretch. There goes Jeff Gordon and Kurt Busch.
They both went to the inside to draft off Hamlin. Johnson to the outside, alongside his teammate Jeff Gordon in the 24.
Yeah, alongside his teammate Jeff Gordon, that just pretty much assures the 11 car that unless this 41 car, Kurt Busch, can get some kind of big move here off turn 4 like Kevin did. Oh, and there
Johnson
we go.
to the wall
They
with the 1 of McMurray. 3, 4 cars around. 1 on its roof. 1 car hard into the wall.
That was
And it ends in flames and sparks.
Our front row center up here, he's got a torn up race car, 78 car.
Jimmy Johnson, he looks okay. Front end of his car on fire. McMurray crawls across the start-finish line to earn a spot in the 500. The field is frozen as of the caution flag. And Jamie McMurray's car all torn up. 59.5 great laps, and then this.
I just didn't have a good feeling when Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon got side by side. I felt like that was not a good move for either one of them, and of course we had trouble.
Michael Waltrip's car into the pit wall. And Michael moving around in the car, trying to get unhooked.
He nailed the end of that wall pretty good.
Yeah, he actually had hit the inside wall before pit road first.
David Reagan.
David Reagan's
the winner at Talladega. His car all torn up.
And you know what? This changes everything. I mean, what's the results going to be now with all these cars wrecked? And
we're going to have to wait for an official finish. But it looks as if Casey Mears, who had to stop, did so, avoided calamity, and makes the 500. Michael Waltrip climbs out with a badly damaged car. And yes, as Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson got side by side, the air over both cars seemed to stall them, and everyone else felt a sense of urgency and a need to move.
Well, let's see what happens here. The 48 and the 24, they get side by side. Here comes McMurray. Menard had a fast car all day long, and here comes McMurray, and he just gets a little bit of piece of that 48. A lot like happened in the Unlimited. Looked like Jimmy's car just got loose and spun.
Look at Clint Boyer in that 15 car get up in the air.
Thing went all, it did a 360.
Dang. Sorry, but
unbelievable.
cool.
Did a barrel roll and came right back down on its wheels.
And he'll cross the start-finish line because it goes all the way across the infield.
The race is over. Riding with Jimmy Johnson.
That car just stepped out a lot like it did Saturday night, Mike, when somebody got alongside of it, man, and then he just nailed McMurray again. That was some hard hits there, folks.
That was a double-double for Jimmy Johnson. Here's another look. Just this little bit of contact right there between the 1 and the 48.
Yep,
right.
just enough brush on the back corner there to spin him around.
And watch the 78 Truex. He was going to start on the front row of the 500. And he jumps on the brakes but comes right into it. He tears that car up pretty badly before it's all over.
Yeah.
Now, remember the Labonte brothers who were 30 seconds back of the field? Trying to win the Daytona 500 yet again. Brad Keselowski for Roger Penske, trying to give the captain his second victory. And remember, It was Dale Jr. who gave Keselowski his big break to drive Junior's car in the Nationwide Series. Now, right behind them, Jeff Gordon, the 24. Kyle Busch in the 18, coming from one lap down. Carl Edwards and Denny Hamlin. Jimmy Johnson and Ricky Stenhouse. Matt Kenseth and Kevin Harvick are the top 10.
And wins this year count more than ever. You win it, you might be in the chase. It might be the win you need, and it's a chance to get one right here.
Kelly Earnhardt Miller, Dale Jr.'s sister, looking on, and here we go. Green flag, 2 laps.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. gets to that restart box, and he is gone.
Yeah, that car is, I mean, it takes off. Now, he definitely doesn't want to get too far out. We know that's not good, and he is making a pretty good gap here.
Here comes the 2. Brad Keselowski on the outside. Got a little bit of help from behind. Gaining on the leader. Junior comes up to cover. Jeff Gordon now leading the inside row. Unless Keselowski or Busch or Denny Hamlin in the 11 drops down, it's Hamlin.
What a move by Hamlin.
Woo! Now, if we get back to the white flag, we have a race. Look at Stenhouse and that 17 in the middle, back and forth. And
Boy, he just shoved Kyle Busch right out of the way. Ricky Stenhouse in that 17 to 3rd place.
White flag with Stenhouse up in position to challenge in that blue Ford.
You know what, Larry? I believe that tape's going to stay on there, and that baby's going to come home a winner.
Denny Hamlin has not lost
I'm not
a
a huge
race
Junior
this
fan, but I
year.
hope he
He's
wins.
number 11.
Brandon Johnson.
Keselowski, the 2012 champ, battling back to the top. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., the Pied Piper of Daytona, trying to hold them all at bay.
And Kyle Busch was trying to make a 3rd line at the top of the racetrack.
Denny
Here they come.
Keselowski.
Now, this is where it gets interesting. We've seen a lot of passes off turn 4 to the start-finish line, but that 88 is pulling away.
Less than a mile to go.
Oh, we got a win.
Oh, Kyle Busch, man.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. runs into the flag. Checkered flag.
Kyle
Waving its
Busch, Eric's Junior wins. Reed Sorensen.
Good job, June Bud. Woo!
Reed Sorensen's race ends up in a crash. Harvick into the wall past the end of pit road, and Carl Edwards 99 all torn up. Here comes Kyle Busch backwards across the start-finish line.
Ricky Bobby.
Factor across.
Now, the caution flag waved before Earnhardt took the checkered flag.
100.
Officially, the race ends under yellow. NASCAR will review
I cannot
all.
believe it. Unbelievable.
They'll review all photographic and video evidence. It'll be a while before we have an order of finish.
Crap.
Reed Sorensen is okay. Carl Edwards moving around in his car. The Pied Piper leads them around for the final lap.
How can you take some bad luck? Get something on your grill with 3 laps to go. A piece of tape. You couldn't come down pit road and put a piece of tape on there and do any better.
Lap number 3 returned to Daytona this week. Where'd that big piece of lap tape come from? Remember, in the offseason, his crew chief Steve Letarte said to Dale Jr., "This is our final season together. Let's make it memorable." They already have.
It's awesome, dude. I can't quit watching you right now.
Steve Letarte, his crew chief.
A champion of the Daytona 500.
I've said it, and I've said it, I've said it. Those 2 guys are going to do a lot of good things this year together because they know what it means.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. has gone winless in 4 of the last 5 years. Won't be able to say that about 2014.
Or keep counting his runner-up finishes in the 500.
That 88
back
car,
to victory lane.
that thing could get out in front, and he could just go from one side to the other. I mean, he was just had a fast car at the end of the day.
I believe Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s got a little celebration planned here.
See what he's going to do. Not a whole lot he can do right now. The whole front straightaway is full of wrecked cars.
He is saluting the fans and coming all the way down the front stretch, reminiscent of when Alan Kulwicki won his first Cup race and did a self-styled as Kowicki called his victory lap. It's the wrong way around, but it puts your face right in front of the fans where he can look them in the eye and hear them cheer.
You know what I love? I mean, to see Dale Jr. that excited, to see him just pumped, man, about winning that race, and he should be, but look at him. He's like a little kid in there, enjoying every minute of it.
I've never seen him that pumped up.
No, I haven't either, Larry. It's just so good. Look at him. He's going to jump out of that thing. He's going to be up on the side of the door there in a minute like his dad used to do.
He's about to be a 40-year-old little kid. Yes, there's a little kid in all of us, Darrell, especially when you win the 500.
I never think about him being old. I still think about him being Junebug.
11-time NASCAR's most popular driver, and that is voted by the fans.
And Dale Jr. captures the flag at the start-finish line. Begins to head toward victory lane.
They're going to have some kind of celebration back at the old Hendrick Motorsports shop. Probably over at Whiskey River, have a little special night or something. This could be big.
Phoenix better put more grandstands.
Yeehaw!
Car owner Rick Hendrick headed for victory lane yet again.
He's trying to fight to get to the top 15, make his first Daytona 500 start.
Come on, boys and girls. Let's keep it clean. Let's try to get these things back in one piece.
18 cars in that lead draft, not counting those a lap down. And out of those 18, 15 about to earn a starting spot in the 500.
Boy, it's tight right back in there. That is tight.
Look at the run, though, that Cole Whitt, that 26 car guy, that moves him into the top 15.
Along with Kligerman and Patrick. They have moved up. Nobody has had anything for Matt Kenseth. His Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota is going to try to hold off Kevin Harvick. Where did he come from?
How about that 98 of Josh Wise up in the thick of things right here, boys?
Harvick to the inside. Kenseth outside. Kenseth by a foot and a half in a 3-wide finish.
Looked like 1959 all over again. 3 wide at the start-finish line.
2 100ths of a second separating Kenseth and Harvick. 6 100ths separating the top 3.
Nice job. Really nice. I'm so happy that everybody made it back in this wreck.
Meanwhile, out of those 18 cars, there's the rookie who earned the last transfer spot. Ron Devine brought Alex Bowman down here for the January test. Kind of a tryout. And he so impressed the car owner, he gave him a full-time ride for this year, and he is in the 500.
But that right there, to me, is the feel-good story of the Budweiser duel. Cole Whitt in his 2016, the right side of that car, they cut the entire right side off last night after that practice crash. He's raced his way into the Daytona 500.
This finish is awesome, guys. Look at this.
Harvick makes the move. He gets that side draft up there on Matt Kenseth. And here comes Casey Kane. Wow. There's Junior. There's Ambrose.
For our first attempt at a green-white shuttle. Look at Ryan Blaney getting a shot from Aaron Jones in the outside lane, trying to grab the race lead as they go off of turn 2.
Right now is exit turn 2. How about Jet Burton jumping to the outside? He's looking to help up there.
As Joey Coulter behind him. Also getting a push from Spencer Gallagher. The third truck came by in the outside lane, and now they blend back in.
Burton makes a great move, picks up a couple of spots. Now he's a player.
Timothy Peters looking at that preferred inside line, but a shove now coming from the outside. Ryan Blaney with help from Eric Jones as they come through the tri-oval. White flag will go in the air this time.
No manufacturer help there. We've got a Toyota leading, a Chevrolet pushing him, a Ford running second, and a Toyota pushing him.
Timothy Peters led that lap by 2 100ths of a second.
What can Jones do? Can he get the move? Can he get a hold of the back of the 29?
There's not going to be a wreck. It's clean the whole way. And Peters is going to win.
He's giving Timothy Peters down below. Is now pulled away a bit. That middle lane drifting back. Here
5 wide.
Yes, he can. Timothy Peters.
What did I say?
Checkers here at Talladega.
Great job.
What did I say? Good for him.
What an amazing finish here at Talladega, like we always say.
Timothy Peters.
And we pointed out early on, they had a lot of very good races, but just find ways not to win. Hurry there, bud. He's in the last lap. And as we look out the window across at the grandstands, all the fans that are here at the Speedway today are now on their feet, watching to see as Jeff Gordon comes back around to take another checker flag.
What up? Come on, Gordon.
Final quarters. He won the first one. 1994. 20 years later, he wins